Hey dudes, it's Lulu here, back from my onslaught of rock and roll in Prague and at Download Festival. It's been a really amazing 2 weeks and I've been having an absolute blast. Apologies, I look like shit. I feel as bad as I look. So I'm very, very sorry about that. So yeah, just a quick vlog to catch up on everything and keep a good record to myself. So Prague was awesome. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't fantastic, but we had a really good time. Kiss played a great show over there. The arena, the O2 Arena in Prague, was really, really great. Really enjoyed it. Paul's voice wasn't that fantastic, but generally the effects and the stage made up for it, and also the songs were really, really good. Set list wasn't brilliant, but they had the same set list at Download Festival as well, which was a bit disappointing. Didn't play Crazy Crazy Nights or anything like that. But other than that, Kiss were brilliant, and they really just set the tone, I think, and left a big sort of wow factor at the end of Download Festival when we saw them. And it looked like Paul Stanley was having so much fun in both Prague and at Download Festival, and I think his little eyes popped out when he was at Download, because 85,000 people he performed in front of. So just to get the Kiss bit out of the way, they were absolutely amazing, and it makes me really proud to be a Kiss fan when I go to events like that and you see people that have never seen Kiss before and they walk away thinking, wow, that was amazing, you know. And I always love that, and I've always loved seeing little Kiss converts and everything, because it's a big kind of lifestyle, really. It's not just a band you sort of like. I think it's a bit of a lifestyle thing with Kiss and the merchandise and everything. But anyway, getting the Kiss bit out of the way, because I know that's the bit I talk about a lot. Overall, Download Festival was absolutely phenomenal. I had a brilliant time. It was absolutely great. The lineup could not have been more perfect for me. Sunday was absolutely perfect for me because it was full of all the bands I loved and love still to date. Bands that I can tick off on my list of bands that I have. Like, I have like a bucket list of bands, and Motley Crue was way high up on that list. So I'm so glad I've ticked it off. Mick Mars, bless him, was looking really unwell. I know that he's ill anyway, but he just looked really unwell and looked like he was in pain, but he still played really great. Tommy Lee was looking fit as hell, so I don't know what he's been doing. He's looking really good at the moment, as is Nikki Sixx. Again, really tight, played fantastically. Vince Neil, however, though, he's looked like he's eaten all the pies. He's not looking great, and he was a bit poor on the vocals, kind of passing the mic back to the crowd all the time, or letting the backing girls sing for him, which was kind of disappointing. But overall, their show was fantastic. They played all of the hits, ended with Home Sweet Home and an encore, and it was generally just really good, and I got a really good experience, and I was really pleased. And I definitely think I'll be buying a ticket to see them with Alice Cooper in November in Manchester MEN Arena, just before we fly to Las Vegas and do LA as well. So overall, just a really good experience in that. Also, other bands I kind of want to mention, Muse were just that, yeah, they were great. They were really great. I'm not a Muse fan, but I really enjoyed their show. Came away from it thinking there was a couple of songs in my head, and they've kind of stuck with me since I've been home. I'm like, I really need to listen to that song and see if I still like it as a studio version put through the mixes and that, rather than live, because live they sounded great. They were really tight. Really can appreciate they're just very talented guys, and they just make so much loud noise for such a small band. Really, there's only 3 of them, and I think the 4th one is just a keyboard synthy player, but they're just so tight, so loud. They really rock the crowd. People were really shocked by how great they were, I think, and their stage show was great. The lights were really great. The imagery and the graphics they had on the screens were cool as well, and I just came away thinking, yeah, I really enjoyed them. Also on the Saturday, Ace Frehley played, again another Kiss reference. Unfortunately, half his set was Kiss and stuff that, you know, that Kiss played on Sunday, so there's a bit of a duplication there. But generally, Ace was looking really on form. He played really good and he looked really well, which was really good to see. And I saw Person also at the weekend. They played in Jake's tent, I think, or Jake's stage, which is kind of like a little tent just off as you come into the arena. I love Person. Anyone who's never checked their stuff out, please look for them. But it's Person, spelled as P-U-R-S-O-N, and they are fantastic. I absolutely love them. I think the songwriting is great. I think that Rosalie's voice is brilliant. I love their guitar playing and their bassing. Everything about their music just really appeals to me, and their image as well. They just look absolutely brilliant. And Friday was Slipknot headlining. Unfortunately, I missed Judas Priest and Five Finger Death Punch because I was picking up my friend Alex and Ben from the entrance. And unfortunately, it was a real big walk this year because they've changed the arena entrance. Now it's basically at the entrance of the whole campsite, which is really annoying because it's a long walk there and a long walk back. So I missed a good couple of hours out of things. So I'm really disappointed I missed Judas Priest because I do love Judas Priest. Again, it's one of my old school bands from when I was a kid. But my friend Alex absolutely loved the weekend. We had a really big crowd of us, loads of Kiss Army members, loads of Kiss family, as well as my actual family as well were there. So it was a really fun weekend. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't too good to us, but Wednesday and Thursday, beautiful bright sunshine. And then we got to Friday morning, it started bucketing it down a little bit. Then it was just kind of like this misty, horrible rain that gets you a little bit drenched. But generally it was really great. And rained through Slipknot's set, but then it cleared up for when Muse played on the Saturday, and again it was dry when Kiss played, so it was dry when it mattered really. Slipknot, I'm not really a big fan, but Corey Taylor has a really fab voice and he absolutely loves Download, so it's really great to see him having a bloody great time. And there were so many pits and stuff, and my friend Alex and his nephew Luke just got kind of lost in the pits, and they had an absolute great time. And it was Luke's and Alex's first Download, so I think they were feeling the pain the next day from it. And yeah, it was really good fun all round. And one thing else I want to mention is the system that they had at Download, which was the dog tag system. You can see it just here on the normal wristband, the dog tag. So everything was cashless. You registered your dog tag and you topped up online. When you came there, got your ticket, scanned it, and they gave you a dog tag, and in theory linked to your account, so your money would be straight on here. Personally, I had absolutely no issues with the dog tag. There was no queues. It seemed really organised this year. It was so easy to top up, so easy to pay for things. You know, I thought the system was absolutely terrific, and I think that every single festival should have a system like this because it was brilliant. Although when I've come home, I've heard that some people had issues with it. Whatever, dudes, you know, I loved it. I thought it was great, and I definitely think they should definitely do that again at Download because I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And it really reduced crowds and waiting time and everything like that, and everybody was, you know, so impressed with how organised it was this year, especially my friend Ben and Alex, who've waited at queues, you know, waited in queues at other festivals previously. They were sort of saying, wow, this is really well organised, it's really clean, I'm really impressed. So that was big thumbs up, Download. You did a cracking job with the dog tag system, and it really made things just pleasant and enjoyable on top of everything else that was going on. So awesome. Can't wait till Download again next year. Hopefully it'll be a really amazing lineup as it was, although I think this was a big one-off, and I'm really privileged that I'm in a position where I can go to these festivals and not have any attachments or things. You know, I'm a girl of nearly 32 years of age, and normally people my age are settled down and got kids and all the rest of it, but I'm really pleased that I don't, and I've got my cats and they're my only attachments in my life really. But that, you know, I've got my fella's mum to look after them, so it wasn't really a big deal. But I'm just pleased that I'm able to do these things and enjoy my life and have this freedom to do stuff whenever I want at a drop of a hat. So that's a, you know, just a really cool aspect of my life. And all of you that went to Download Festival and saw Kiss either in Prague or at Download, or any of the amazing bands that were playing this weekend, I hope you had an amazing time. I had an amazing time. I'm sunburned, I've got a sore throat, my hair is very slightly fluffy from all the rain and everything else, but my dreads are holding out really well, and I'm looking forward to just trying to hold on to them as long as I can, and then I'm going to reseal them and have them reinstalled again in November when I go back up to Vegas and LA, as I may have already said. I might be repeating myself, but brain has turned to mush, so please forgive me. But anywho, I hope you have a cracking week or whenever I come on here again, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.